How to make money with AI as a complete beginner without overcomplicating it, being an expert, or trying to do everything all at once. Hey there, my name is Kristin Nicole, and so far in this course, you've learned different ways to make money with AI, how to choose what fits you, and what this can actually look like in real life. But at some point, everything leads to one question. And that question would be, okay, but how do I actually get started? So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple, calm, step-by-step path that you can follow as a beginner. Plus, in a few minutes, I'm going to share a few questions to ask yourself that will help you get started so that by the end of this video, you'll have a clear starting point without feeling overwhelmed. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, I want to go ahead and simplify things as much as possible. Now, making money with AI is not about learning everything, okay? It's not about using every single tool or building something complex. It is about choosing one simple path, using AI to support you, and then taking small, consistent steps to build something that is sustainable. You don't need to do everything. You just need to begin. So let me give you a kind of sustainable, calm beginner path to go down. If we zoom out, this process really comes down to 6 steps. Nothing complicated, just a path that you can follow at your own pace. Now, those 6 steps are choosing one path, picking a simple focus, learning just enough to start, and then using AI to help you create or support, and then sharing or offering something simple, and then adjusting and continuing. So we're going to go through each one of these in a little bit more detail, okay? So let's talk about the 6 steps. Step number 1 is choosing one path. Now, this could be choosing content creation, choosing digital products, choosing creating a service, or something else that we explored in the earlier videos. You don't need to choose perfectly here, okay? You just need to choose something that feels doable, something that feels interesting, and something that is the least overwhelming. You can always change later. This is just your starting point, okay? And it's very important to just get started because you are going to learn so much from taking action. Now, step number 2 is picking a simple focus. This is not about finding the perfect niche. This is just about having direction. It could be something like learning AI as a beginner, helping others saving time with AI, or sharing tools that you are discovering. Clarity comes from action, not overthinking. I cannot stress this enough, okay? It is so hard to get into our heads, to overthink. At least that's been my experience. I don't know if maybe you're the same, but thinking about taking action, thinking about getting started, but then nothing ever happens. So that's why you really want to take action here, and that will help you to build some momentum. Now, step number 3 is learning just enough to get you started. This is where a lot of people get stuck. They feel like they need to learn everything first. I've been there. I totally get it. And I'm here to tell you, after years of experience, you don't need to do this. You just need to learn one tool, learn one skill, or one small piece that you can go and then help others with, okay? And then you learn as you go. You don't need to be fully ready. Step number 4 is using AI to support you. Now, this might look like helping you to generate ideas, helping you to organize your thoughts, helping you to create simple content, or saving time on tasks. It's important to note, though, that AI is not replacing you. This is helping you move forward more easily, okay? Helping you to get unstuck where before you might have gotten stuck, or before I certainly got stuck. Using AI as a thought partner, okay? But not replacing your thoughts. Then step number 5 is sharing or offering something simple. This is where things start to come together, okay? This is where you share what you're learning, or you offer something helpful to someone, and you offer that at a cost, at a price, right? So this could look like posting content, sharing tools, or helping someone with a task or creating something simple. And with that, when it comes into that task or what it is that you're creating, that's where you can start to monetize and start to gain some traction in making money with AI. You don't need something perfect, okay? You just need something real and helpful. And by offering it out into the market, then you will start to get feedback as to what resonates, what people are interested in, what they're willing to pay for, how much they're willing to spend, and what can be improved. But you can't learn this kind of stuff if you don't get started with it. So then step number 6 from there is you adjust and you continue. This is the final step, and you are adjusting as you go. This means trying things out, noticing what works, changing what doesn't, and then moving forward. This is how progress happens, okay? It is not perfect, but it is consistent. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to put something out there that's perfect. There is no such thing as that. You just need to be consistent and take imperfect action. Now, I want to set some very important expectations here, okay? Now, I just want to gently remind you of something. This process is simple, but it's not instant. It takes showing up, it takes learning, it takes allowing things to build over time. So you do not need to rush it, okay? You just need to stay in motion in a way that feels calm and sustainable. And this is where a lot of new business owners get caught up because they're not willing to go through that uncomfortable period of getting things going. And then they quit. And if you quit, then you're never going to get any traction, right? But that is why if you can hang in there long enough to learn, to refine, and to revise and get it out there again and do it again and again, this is where you start to build a sustainable business. So I just want you to ask yourself, what feels like the simplest path for you to start with? What feels doable, even if it's small? And then ask yourself, what am I willing to try before I feel fully ready? Can I allow myself to learn as I go? You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need a starting point. If you follow this simple path, step by step, you'll naturally build clarity as you go. In the next video, I'm going to share the 5 mistakes that keep beginners stuck and what you can do to avoid them. So I will see you in the next video.